Alright, creating your annotated bibliography is a very easy process. All you have to do is start with a new document. So I'm going to start with a blank document. Go ahead and set it up with your regular MLA header. So you're going to put your name, your teacher name, your class information, which for you is going to be composition and reading, and the date. Remember to invert it. And you'll also have a title, Annotated Bibliography. Now, this annotated bibliography is one that you generate from the cards that you made, if you made physical note cards. In a little bit here, we're going to go over how to do it on Noodle Tools. So, when you're generating your own, you need to place the page number. So I'm going to go up here, go to Insert, Page Number, right here, page number, top of the page, and make sure it's in the top right hand corner. You can type your name, your last name in front of it, and now it'll copy over to the other pages. So now you've got it set up correctly for your annotated bibliography. What I suggest you do next is to copy down all of your annotated bibliography cards on here. So start with the MLA citation, and then directly after the annotated, the MLA citation, go ahead and type in the annotation. I have an example for you laid out here, so notice that there is no formatting yet, and that's intentional. The reason why I did that is so that I can show you how to format it here. Okay, and when you do this, you'll notice I need to do a couple of fixes here because it copied over strangely. But you'll see that each one of these new citations represents a new card. Now, one thing that you'll want to do before you start typing it is to get all of your cards in alphabetical order according to the first word. So usually that's author's name. Sometimes it's the name of the book or the article. So just double checking that this is correct. D-O-M. I probably want to flip this around a little bit. Let me move this over here in front of the O. And so now this is in alpha order: Delaney, Modern, Owl, Sobranic. So one way that you can avoid having to do problems like this is just making sure that your cards in an alphabetical order before you begin. Next, we'll format. So you'll notice that we have the MLA citation directly followed by the annotation. This represents one bibliography card. One thing you can do, and I think this is a really easy way to do it, is you can just, if you have it completely done like this, you can do each one individually. Right click, paragraph, go to indentation special, hanging indentation, click OK. See how it'll automatically do it. Everything should be flush to the half-inch mark, except for the first line, which is going to go all the way to the left. You can continue doing it this way and make sure that it is all flush against the line. There are alternative ways to do this. I could, for instance, just highlight all of the annotations first, and then all of the hanging indentations I could do later, but I find that this is the most effective way. And once you've gone through this process for each one of your annotations, you'll want to go back and double check to make sure that everything is correct. Remember that things that were underlined on your cards are going to be italicized in type. And see how the annotation flows directly after the citation. Make sure that everything's spelled correctly. You definitely have your header correct up there. It should look like this when you're finished. Now I'm going to show you how to do it on Noodle Tools if for some reason you want to try it on Noodle Tools instead. So closing out of this, I'll go over to my Noodle Tools session. And just as an example, I'm going to go ahead and choose one with cards that have already been generated. So I'm going to borrow Elisa's here. And notice that I can go to the Bibliography section, which can be accessed either on the bottom left where I checked it, or up here on the top line. Just click on Bibliography. Notice how Elisa's done a very good job here of filling in all the information, and she's also got her annotations directly after. One thing that Noodle Tools will not do is proofread for you, so you need to make sure that you proof it. When you're doing this, go ahead and click on the Print Export Formatting Options button. And notice how you can click on these things. You can select if you want to have a works cited page. I'm going to go ahead and click on Annotated Bibliography. Okay. Notice how under the formatting options I can put my page header on here. I can write toll. That will put the name on the top right hand corner next to the page number. So I'm just type in your name there. And you can choose whether you want to have your titles italicized or underlined. I prefer italics. Then we've got annotation follows citation on the same line. You could also change that if you wanted to. You could do annotations on a new line, just depending. What we've asked is that you have the annotation following on the same line. In addition to that, you're going to include citations and annotations. URLs will be included. You're going to export it as a Word document. As you do that, go ahead and open. You can save it, but for now just open it. You're going to be saving it obviously, but I'm just doing this right now for demonstration. You can give it a minute to think about it. And voila, there it is. Okay, so you should have it automatically set in MLA format. Notice that it has this. One thing that it is missing is the header over here, so you could add that in. And again, you need to proofread it, and that's that.